Yeah, that's right, I'm finally covering Airship Assault, and specifically the Crescent Isle map. So please join my Discord server as I'm planning some pretty big and exclusive stuff. Battery Q movie. However, let's get started, and this is the lore of the Crescent Isle. Crescent Isle, named for its distinctive shape, was one of Redamura's many island territories, due to its proximity to the mainland. It served as a vital checkpoint and trading hub for Redamura's coastal prefectures, with its unique eastern cave system providing a naturally protected storehouse for supplies. However, several decades prior to the current conflict, the island was seized by Vogray, marking a significant loss for Redamura and disrupting its coastal trade network. For this reason, Vogray's capture of Crescent Isle not only secured a permanent aviation outpost across the tropical expanse of the chasm, but also dealt a massive blow to many Redamuran coastal communities. During the years under foreign control, the island was transformed into a primary base of Vogran operations in the region. What was once an unassuming tropical locale evolved into a strategic refueling depot, fortified with anti-aircraft artillery, aviation supplies, and the early foundations of a project unlike anything their enemies had ever encountered. Facing an imminent attack on their mainland, Redamura and its Grenlandic allies launched a counter-offensive, using the region's monsoon season to their advantage. When a cyclone swept over Crescent Isle, Vogray's 14th Luftschrift task force evacuated, only to be lured into a Grenlandic trap in the Amber Archipelago called Operation Shrew 1, which I might cover in a future video. However, with the skies clear, Redamura seized the moment. The second phase of Operation Shrew saw the 37th Mechanized Cavalry Regiment to move in to reclaim Crescent Isle. The storm limited air support for both sides, though Redamura primarily relied on landing craft led by a Station-class gunboat. A fleet of Kawaso-class landing craft and a handful of strike aircraft descended on the island. Despite the cyclone preventing the Luftschrift task force's return, Crescent Isle's aerodrome remained operational, housing a small force of fighters and strike craft. Thus, the Battle of Crescent Isle began.
Abziehen! Abziehen! Launch the torpedo! Torpedo! Incoming! Don't let them cross the bridge! Don't let them get through! Feindliche Flugzeuge! Set off! Charge! Defend the fort at all costs. Give it your all, men. For the Volcano!
Together with the Fenrir, the Vagrants were able to sink one of the landing craft, but with supporting fire from the Ikirio, most of the landing craft were able to get on the shore. They easily got through Valkyrie's quick defenses. However, as they crossed the bridge, their advance slowed down. Hastily placed defenses and light tanks slowed the Redemurns. After using the underground mines, they were however able to advance and capture the barracks, pushing Valkyrie back to the hangar. Upon capturing the hangar, Redemur received support in the form of tanks from a Greenland airship to aid them in the battle. Redemur was quickly able to push up and capture the fort at the end of the isle. Would you like to participate in videos like these and help me make them? Be sure to join my Discord server with the link below, and if you're active enough you might land yourself a spot on this list behind me. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like, look at this statistic. Like, it's free, so why not do it? After all the ceremonial celebrations, something was found in the cave fortress at the end of the isle. A large hatch was built into the ceiling, originally thought to be a loading bay for airships. However, after discovering documents which detailed the construction of launch silos, a Greenlandic intelligence officer immediately recognized this as the materialization of the previously known Project Lindworm, an early form of a guided cruise missile. Construction completion and first launches were scheduled directly following the monsoon season. However, that concludes it for this video. Shout out to all my actors and voice actors which are about to be shown in the credits. Join my Discord server and see you all next time. Bye bye.